Welcome to Lined Musings. Today I am going through my stationery favourites for 2024. Now I do have a mid-year stationery favourites video, and some of the items in that video will overlap with the items in this video because this is a full year overview of my favourites. So I'm just going to go get those items and I'll be right back. Okay, let's start with PET tape or PET tape, whatever you like to call it. I haven't got specific rolls of tape here, but I do have specific brands. I'll also go through some of my washi tape as well. So one of my favorite brands of PET tape is La Dolce Vita. I just absolutely love her illustration style and the colors that she uses. Another brand that I really love at the moment is Ours Studio, and of course we have Pion here as well. I just love the girl illustrations that she does. I find they're really good for collages or just adding a feminine touch to a page. I also find that the colors she uses are cool toned and not too vibrant, so it just really works well with blending into a page without being too overwhelming. I'll just unroll this La Dolce Vita tape just so you can get an idea of the types of illustrations that she does. I think they're really unique to her, and she's the artist that I kind of fell in love with when I first started journaling and planning. And clearly the love for this brand is still here. And the next one here is Our Studio, like I mentioned earlier, and this roll is called All the Flowers. I think it is their most popular roll. I actually found it quite difficult to find this one in Australia, and that's why I now have it stocked on my website. But I just really love the colors on this one and the unique illustration style again. These ones are a little bit more bold than the other two brands that I mentioned earlier, I guess for those days where I am just after a little bit more color. So those are my top 3 favorite PET tape brands for 2024. And what I have enjoyed storing these PET tape rolls in is this little folder here. And it's just an item I bought from AliExpress. I didn't really know what to expect from it. It is an A5 ring binder, and I just bought these vertical sleeves to pop in here, and it's just got a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back, so there's a bit of a divider slip in the middle there, and it just means I can pop more PET tape loops in here. And I did buy quite a few of these sleeves, but there is still room for more. And I also like that it is a ring binder, so I can reorganize it and shuffle things around as I please. And in the back here, I have these other sleeve sizes, and they're just for the other PET tape or stickers that I have that are a bit of an odd shape and don't fit in these vertical pockets. So that is how I've enjoyed storing my PET tape this year. I think it was the same thing last year, but it doesn't discount it from my 2024 favorites. Next up is my washi tape. I have recently just migrated them over to this Superior Labour pencil case, which I've decorated with these sweet little pins. It's just a little onigiri and a croissant, my 2 favorite treats. So I'll just show you what's inside. It's pretty simple. I've just got all these washi cards in here and a little washi cutter, which I don't really use, but I'll take you through this. So essentially I bought a whole bunch of these plastic cards from eBay. I think you can just search washi cards or something like that, and all of my washi tapes are in this stack, and I try to categorize them into similar themes or styles like so. And it just makes it easier for me to go through my washi collection and select a tape for whatever spread it is that I am working on. And every now and then I just go through this stack and top them up. Just having them in this little pouch or any little pouch just makes it a super portable solution as well. So that is my favorite way of storing my washi tape. And while we are on the topic of washi, you guessed it, let's have a look at my favorite washi brands for this year. I've been using washi a lot for my memory keeper and also some collages, and I've really enjoyed using something a bit more neutral like these Yohaku washi tapes. And this one here is Yohaku as well. It's just a thinner version for sticking down smaller bits of ephemera. This one here is by Round Top, and it is a similar size to that Yohaku one that I just showed you. Actually, there is another one that I've used heaps. Let me just grab it. It is in my pile somewhere. Actually, this is a good demonstration of how many washi tapes I have. I've also got some spare washi cards here, so that's what they look like when they're not filled with washi. Anyway, as you can see, it is a lot easier to carry around my washi in that little TSL pouch. I'm just trying to find a specific MT tape roll. Let me just dig through this. Okay, here it is, and let's just focus. Please, camera, please, please, please. There we go. It is just this simple black and white number masking tape, and I've used it heaps. I think it's always handy having just some neutral basic designs that don't really have too much of a theme or color to them, because it just makes it easier to do a quick spread, especially when you don't have too much time. So yeah, these are my favorites for 2024. And we have some more stickers here. These ones are by Happy Mail Studios, which is myself. And we've also got some Once More with Love ones here on the side, but we'll go through these first. I have been using these throughout the year in my Hobonichi weeks. I'm sure you've seen them before if you're a subscriber, but I just thought I'd show you them. I have used these for every week, and there's one on the months page. And then I've got my strips here as well for my trackers. A bit of a self promo, but I do love my stickers, so what I'll do is just pop a video here so you can see how I've used them in one of my Plan With Me videos. Or actually I might just show you in my Hobonichi weeks. I'll show you one of the weekly spreads. Let me just grab my Hobonichi weeks. Here's how I've used some of those public holiday stickers. And the monthly sticker here for March. And if I just flick to one of the weekly spreads that doesn't have confidential private information, this one will do. So I've got my week strips here, the horizontal one for my habit tracker, and then I've got the vertical one here for my meal tracker. And then here I've just got an inbox sticker for my rolling tasks. And yeah, that's how I kind of use them, and I've done that all throughout the year. And for the moment I don't really have any intention to change how I've been doing my weekly layouts. The other set of stickers I have here are by a couple creators from this community. This one here is Once More with Love. I like using her stickers to kind of express something that I've done that day or how I am feeling that day. I love the couch potato one. We've got laundry, bad mood days, barbecue, yeah, so on and so forth. And then from here we've got some Sweet Freckled Design stickers. She's actually rebranded herself to Soft Paper Studio, but I absolutely love her hand lettering, so I've got a bunch of those as well. And if you're curious, I just hold these in a Hobonichi photograph folder. I'll just do a flick through while the Hobonichi Weeks is here, just so you can see how I've used these stickers in my planner. So, little couch potato one there, a little chores girly here. Here's a little Dolce Vita sticker as well. Yeah, I just use them whenever it works for that day. And I just feel like it gives the pages a little bit of character. And we've got an excellent segue here. The next item on my list is this Hobonichi Tragan cover. As you can see, it's very used and loved. And I just think it's super handy. We've got a little pencil case pouch in the front here, which is super roomy and fits a lot. And also this little pocket in the back, which I keep my sticker release insert in. And in there I've just got a whole bunch of Happy Mouse Studios stickers and icons. I'll just show you what's inside the little pocket here. They're just my everyday essentials. This is an excellent glue stick. I would say this one is one of my favorites. I will continue to keep purchasing this glue stick, and I may even stock it in my website at some point, but it's not available just yet. And the special characteristic of this glue stick is that it is a square shape. So it makes it really easy to get into the corners of a photograph or a square shaped ephemera. And it's also super sticky, so that's really good. Another item that I love and use almost daily is this Tombow Fudonosuke pen. It is a popular one in the community. I'll just show you how I use it. It's pretty much just to highlight specific events from the day, and I just do that on the left hand side of my Hobonichi weeks. It's also really good for illustrating if you're into watercolor, because it dries pretty quick and you can watercolor over it. And this one is the hard tip one, by the way. Another essential almost daily pen is this Sakura Pigma Micron felt tip pen, and it's just in that 01 size. And I just find this one to be super reliable for drawing straight lines. Obviously with a ruler, because I'm not that talented, but always super reliable, never skips. Just love this felt tip liner. And I also just really like this size. It's very thin. It's a 0.25mm liner. Another favorite item is for when I make mistakes, which is often, and it is this Plus Cream Correction Tape. So it's a pretty simple item, but it is the perfect cream color that goes with the Hobonichi Weeks, and also the cream colored Travelers Company paper. And this one here is a combo. I think I've mentioned it before, but it is a Uniball 1 pen casing with a Muji 0.38 gel refill in there. And I just figured this one out on a whim and it ended up just being the perfect combo for me. I know it's quite specific, but it's what I like and it's what I use on a daily basis in my Hobonichi weeks. So those are my favorite everyday essential stationery items for my everyday carry. And all those items pretty much just stay together in that Tragan cover with my EDC. Okay, now on to more creative endeavors. We are now in the stamps segment of this video. I have been using these alphabet lowercase and Sambi endless letter stamps and number stamps pretty much for my headers in my memory keeper and also my commonplace notebook. Let me show you. In an ideal world, I'd be able to do hand lettering for my headings, but I am not that gifted. So instead, I use these stamps and I love the look of them. I also have the uppercase ones for these larger stamps, but I do prefer the lowercase look. It's a bit less shouty, I guess. Anyway, I'll show you in my commonplace notebook how I've been using the Sambi endless letter stamps. Here is a good page. So I've just used the uppercase little stamps here. I think because they're a lot smaller, I don't mind using the uppercase ones, but yeah, that's how I've been using them, and highly encourage that for anyone who is not talented in the hand lettering department like me. And you can actually get these Sambi ones in different sizes, but I believe mine is in size 5. And still on the topic of stamps, this is my favorite ink pad. It is the Shachihara black stamp pad, and it is just a super reliable one. It doesn't dry out. Sometimes I just leave it there on my table with the lid off during my journaling, planning or collaging session, and I haven't had any issues with it. So just a good staple and super reliable. Okay, and the next batch of items is really cute and fun. Let me just grab them here. They're just some wooden stamps. Some of these are newer to my collection, so I've had them for maybe the last 2-3 months, but I have really enjoyed using them, so they get to go in my 2024 favorites. These ones here are by Black Milk Project, and I will link them down below for you. I just really enjoy the wood that she uses for her stamps and also the quality of these stamps. These ones are from the Melancholy range, and I use them on particularly sad days. And then I've got these journaling stamps here, which I think are so adorable. The next brand is Eileen Tai, and she's just got some really cute girl and bear stamps that are just good for expressing everyday moments. And these little donut ones here are by Sonia's Illustration Life. And I love these ones for filling in spaces in my collages or in my memory keeper. And I'll just bring it closer to the camera so you can see it's just got like this kind of newspaper text in there. Just a really simple design that works on any page. And then here we've got this good food, good mood little text stamp. And this one is by Pens Papers Planner. It's just a really simple stamp, but I use it all the time because I'm always writing about the food that I'm eating. Okay, we've got one last item in the stamp department, and this one I have shown in my videos before, but it is still worthwhile mentioning because it has been a game changer in my little stamping sessions. This is the little stamp chamois, and this one is by Lawn Fawn. I just wet this with a little bit of detergent, and then I keep it in this little bento box and just clean my stamps with it. I'll do a little demo so you can see how effective it is as well. I'm just grabbing my little scrap A5 Stalogy notebook. I may as well just show you here how good these Black Milk Project stamps are. They're just super crisp and no fuss stamp, and the application is pretty much always perfect. I don't know how she does it, but they are excellent quality stamps. Back to the demo. Just a quick little wipe on the Lawn Fawn stamp chamois, and she's like brand new. See that? There is no black ink residue left. So good. And the best thing is that it is also reusable. And on the off chance that there is still some ink residue left, I use this Stays On stamp cleaner. But I really haven't had to resort to that since discovering the stamp chamois. And I just store it in this little case. I will show you one more item in the stamp cleaning department, and this one is for more heavier cleaning sessions, and I'll probably use this maybe once every few months just to go through all my stamps and give it a good proper clean and refresh. So it's just this little fuzzy material, and what I do is I have this solution of detergent and water. I pop it on one of these sides and then rub the stamp over it. And that is just to help me keep them clean and increase the longevity of my wooden stamp collection. So this is the stamp cleaner by Universal Crafts. Okay, that is enough about cleaning stamps. Next favorite is this Dymo embossing label maker. Essentially, it's one of those label makers that does the punching, embossing, rather than the digital printing. And I found this on Amazon. I haven't been able to find it elsewhere. You can get the cartridges there as well. And I've just really enjoyed the look of them. So I've gone ahead and created some sticker sheets that have that look and feel. So here they are. They are a little bit smaller than the Dymo labels, but I've really enjoyed using these in my travel journals. So I've just got my Europe travel journal here, and I'll just try to find here we go. This one just says the view, and I'll just bring you closer so you can see it. Just a really simple way to decorate your pages in your memory keeper, travel journals, or whatever it is that you're working on. I feel like it just gives you that kind of nostalgic feel of the 90s. There's another one there. I just really enjoy the kind of aesthetic it brings to my pages. And I've got these alphabet block stickers here as well, which I think suits the whole look and feel. Alright, we've just got a few more items here to go through. Next section is my fountain pen and fountain pen ink. And these two are still my favorites. Surprise, surprise. This one is the Nagasawa and Sailor collab. It is called the Hamori Bee, and it is a limited edition pen. I'll pop the unboxing video here if you're interested in a longer overview of this beautiful, beautiful pen. So yeah, still a solid favorite, and it has a fine nib. This ink here is by Ferris Wheel Press. It is called Peter Moss, and it's a beautiful shade of a mossy olive green. And I have had this one for a few years now. It's one of the first bottles of ink I ever bought, and I have quite a collection now, and it is still one of my favorites, which I think says something. Just that one there amongst all of the other greens. It is such a beautiful shade and is still a strong, solid favorite for 2024. And another pouch here. This one is the Superior Labor utility case. This is my main pencil case, and it has all of the things that I need apart from those in my everyday carry. So my stamp pad, my eraser, watercolor palette, and just a few other essential markers, an X-Acto knife, just some essential stationery items, including a dip pen. I've even got this little portable scissors here as well. But anyway, it is just a pencil case, a leather one, and I just really love the look and feel of it, and it holds a lot more than you think it does. Yeah. That is my utility case. My one actually came in a different kind of textured leather, which I've really grown to appreciate and love. I just think it's really unique and has this rustic feel to it. And the next item, I got sucked into some Instagram ads, and I got this Moft mobile phone contraption. What's it called? A tripod. That's it, a tripod. And I'm an Android user, so I had to get one of those little rings. It actually comes with one, and you just stick it on the back like so. And that's my little cat. And it's very, very simple to use. You just unfold it like so, and then flip this open, and just maneuver it a little so that it holds your phone upright. It's just a really good, discreet way to record yourself or take photos while you're out and about. You can twist it so that you can go landscape as well. You can maneuver it so that you can use it in selfie or regular mode. It's just really, really handy. I will say though, it does add a little bit of bulk to the phone. I think it's because my phone case is already quite thick. So I generally just take it off when I'm not using it. But it is good to know that if I did want to not misplace it, I could keep it on there. Okay, last but not least, this item I have used so much since I bought it, and it is the Canon Selfie. I have made a video on how I use this. I'll pop that link here for you if you're interested in seeing that. But I have been using this for my memory keeper and my travel journal. Here are some of the photos that I have printed off for my Europe travel journal that I am still working through. And I just absolutely love the colors and the print quality of these photos. I love that you can have them in various sizes. These are just like the 2 smallest sizes. You can get them a lot larger. Yeah, super handy, and I just love that I can print photos whenever I like. Sometimes I print photos and then I give them to my family members or my friends. And I'll just show you here how they are looking in my travel journal. And in my Canon selfie video, I also show you what I do to the photos to reduce the bulk in the journals as well. So refer to that if you're interested. And that, my friends, takes us to the end of my stationery favorites for 2024 video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. I know there's a bit of a repeat from my other stationery favorites videos, but I wanted it to be true. I didn't want to make things up just to have new content. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. And this will be the last video from me for this year. So I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!